Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Top agent in the country and the tallest, 6'6". I'm challenging that. 6'6". I see the annuity markets better, as they say. Can't he tithe? Today's topic is, do you pay taxes on your 401k in retirement? Loaded question. I love loaded questions. Why? Because I fire. Does that offend anybody? That's a handgun. Get it? I'm gonna do all of that. I'm gonna riff factually about that after this. So do you pay income taxes on your 401k in retirement? Boy, this is a fun one. I like this question because there's a couple of answers. First of all, let's talk about what a 401k is. I'm assuming since you clicked this, you already have one. For those who don't, it's a retirement plan offered by an employer to where typically they match your contribution on a monthly basis, and you're growing that amount in market type instruments like mutual funds and things like that, so that in the future you can turn it into a lifetime income stream if you need lifetime income, which leads back to the question, do you pay taxes on it? Not really. You don't have to. How about that? Let me explain that. You have a 401k. You walk into the boss's office, you're like, I quit, you piece of crap. I'm out of here. Say it like that. It's great. Don't burn bridges. But the point is, you leave. You got this 401k asset. What do you do with it? Well, you can transfer it, non-taxable event, which means in English doesn't create any taxes, non-taxable event transfer from the 401k to an IRA. 401k to IRA, no taxes. So you could say, yeah, I don't really need anything. I'm just going to move to the IRA. I'm out of there. You know, I work for that company. I'm out of there. And you still are tax deferring until you reach the required minimum distribution age. Check that, Google that, because it's always changing. Okay? But at that point in time, when you hit required minimum distribution age, what that means in English is the IRS goes, excuse me, we need our money. And you go, I don't need to take money out. And they're like, we don't care. We're the IRS, and we need you to start taking money out, called required minimum distributions, keyword required, and you're going to pay taxes on that at that time. So eventually, your 401k assets that could transfer to an IRA, eventually, when you hit required minimum distribution age, the IRS is going to tap you on the shoulder, and you will have to take money out. And at that point in time, you will have to pay taxes at ordinary income levels, unless they change the rules. That's the current rules. You have to pay taxes on that money coming out of that deferred account, because you've been deferring taxes, which is great, but the IRS eventually, they're going to show up and go, hey, by the way, you have to start taking money out whether you want to or not. Now, let's just say you walk into the manager or owner's office at the company, it's been really nice working here. You're a very nice person, but I'm going to leave, and please never contact me again. That's probably a better way to do it, okay? So you walk out, you got your 401k, what do? You say, well, I'm really tired of the markets. I really don't want growth. I don't want risk. Me and the wife, me and the spouse need income. We need lifetime income. You can then transfer the 401k, non-taxable event, meaning it's not going to create any taxes, to a lifetime income stream annuity to either start now or at a future date. Once that income stream starts, you have to pay taxes on the money that's coming out, just like the RMD, same thing. So the real question that you have to answer is this: what do you want the money to contractually do, and when do you want those contractual guarantees to start? With annuities, remember, I've come up with an acronym called PIL. P stands for principal protection. I stands for income for life. L stands for legacy. The other L stands for long-term care. That's why you buy annuities. There's no G for growth. There's no S for stock market. There's no M for market. There's no B for Bitcoin. Okay? PIL. Contractual guarantees only. You own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. So going back to the question, which I just so deftly did, do you pay taxes on your 401k in retirement? Do you pay income taxes? The answer is eventually yes. You can put it off as long as you can to your required minimum distribution age, or you might make the decision, me and the wife, me and the spouse need a lifetime income stream to pay us for as long as we are breathing, in conjunction with the other annuity that you own, Social Security, right, to create that income floor. So look at the 401k. It's an asset. It's your investable asset, a large portion of it. Just what do you want it to do? If you want to stay in the market, then roll it into an IRA, tax deferred, doesn't create any taxes, and trade away, trader, player, go for it, knock it out. Or you could say, I'm going to move part over here and part into a lifetime income stream. That's where we come in at the Annuity Man, because we've been doing this a long time, and everybody in my building is licensed in all 50 states, except they're not on commission. Yes, annuities create commission, but they're not on commission. They're not incentivized by that. So 401k, big decision. If you're watching this video, you probably turned a corner on retirement. You say, okay, what do I do with this? What am I going to do with this? Just remember, you don't have to pay taxes on it when you quit the company. You can just roll it to an IRA and keep it in the markets. Do whatever you want to with it. It's your money. You can keep deferring it up until RMD's age. Or you can do a portion into an annuity or all of it into an annuity if it's not more than 50% of your investable assets. And we'll talk about that. But just put it in the back of your head, yes, all that tax deferral that you've been doing, eventually the IRS is coming to your door, as they say. Nod your head, Big C, behind the camera. And by the way, just to let you know, there's another person here. I'm just calling S because I won't give it away. He's from Venezuela, and we can't get him to stop dancing. He's just dancing. I mean, he's doing this thing. I don't know what it is, like a Venezuelan dance, but he's pretty happy. So I'm happy. He's happy. Big C's happy. I hope you're happy. Do me a favor. Click that video up there. Click it. Why, Stan? I just watched your video because it goes in depth to what we do at the Annuity Man, why we are different, why you should consider us instead of your brother-in-law or sister-in-law selling annuities, why you should consider us. And I hope you go to my site at theannuityman.com. See you next time.